Hey everyone, welcome to week 7 and welcome to the continuation of 2D media. So this week we are going to be looking at a continuation of 2D media. You're going to be looking at chapters 9 and 10 or thereabouts in your book, so it's just a continuation. And really the most major difference between what we did this week and what we did 2 weeks ago when we started 2D media is we're going to be looking at processes and procedures of how to create. So while the artwork that we're going to be looking at is still 2D, there's a significant difference on the process of going about creating that 2D media, and it really does serve its purpose to split it into 2 different weeks, or to 2 different sections rather, as our book does, because as someone that has experienced with everything that 2D media has to offer, there is quite the difference. Really, the only thing that is in common with the differences in the or in common with the 2 types of 2D media is that it is 2D and the elements and principles of design. Everything else is extremely different. So we're going to be looking at photography or camera work. We're going to be looking at computer arts and graphic design. So everything, in a sense, is in a digital capacity, and it really does travel more in line with contemporary art as well, especially what we're seeing now in the 21st century and the things that are being created here in the 21st century. We're being inundated with everything being technology. Case in point, the fact that you're working in an online platform is a perfect example. The way that this online platform is created, it took not only computer engineers to do this, but there had to be some sort of computer art and or graphic design incorporated into it, because as it's presented to you, the thought about aesthetic design had to come into play, because everything that you're looking at is on a 2-dimensional surface. Your computer screen, the layout of Blackboard, all of that has everything to do with the aesthetic presentation that definitely incorporates itself into the computer and graphic design arts. Now, when we go into these 3 2D media types, are we going to be looking at online platforms? No, not at all. But that is the biggest difference, is the process and procedure on how to create. And there is a little bit of a different mindset that goes into it with creating this type of art. So we're going to be looking at that. What you're going to be doing this week is a journal post and a discussion board. And we're going to be looking at a couple of different controversial works of art. If you head over to the discussion board, you will read and learn a little bit more about what I'm talking about. And I just want to correct myself. It's chapters 6 and 8 in your book, not 9 and 10. I don't know where I came up with that, but it's chapters 6 and 8. So we're not moving on to anything new, but we are looking at different processes and procedures. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. And I very much look forward to the work that you have that you're going to be creating this week with this 2D media continued.